And welcome everyone here in Twitch chat and everybody on YouTube for some Bannerman Zed. We just played this deck 2 days ago, I know, but it was really good. It felt really strong. And so therefore I wanted to play it again because today is Rank Up Sunday where we're playing some of our very best decks. That Draven Control we just played was pretty crazy. Ended up going 9-1. This one is all about Demacia. We are... the Bannerman part is Vanguard Bannerman, the Allegiance card for Demacia, which is maybe the very best Allegiance card. It is amazing, granting all your allies +1/+1. We're just splashing for Zed here and a couple of Twin Disciplines because of how good that card is. I could see playing, we talked about this last time, I could see not playing Twin Disciplines and playing 2 more Demacia tricks if you really want. Mostly probably the Barrier. Prismatic Barrier, you could play that there, or you can play another Radiant Strike and like 1 Barrier. I'm gonna keep the Twin Disciplines in here for now, but let's get going and have some fun. These games are going to be pretty fast. We're at 72. Let's see how much we can rank up with it. Here we go. And Bannerman Zed. That should be fun. Okay, so we have 3 3-drops. We really don't need 3 3-drops. Let's get rid of the Protege and maybe even the Senna also. We really want to have a 1-drop, especially how we're on the attack for turn 1. So no 1-drop. Thanks, Fleet Feather Tracker. Thanks for nothing.
Don't get in my way.
Yep.
I fail.
Making the day.
So the thing is like, Zed is obviously a much better attacker than Senna, but I am pretty positive that they have a second removal spell. You know, like, I'm pretty sure they kept 2 removal spells with this kind of deck. So I think if I play Zed, they kill Zed, and I don't want Zed to die, of course, because it's just such a good, valuable attacker. So I'm going to wait until next turn whenever we attack. See? Look at that. So if we play Zed, Zed dies. Next turn, we can have 6 mana pretty easily and have Zed with Twin Disciplines back up our next attack step.
Put on me mask, secure me tail, start the day.
So that just means I have to make sure to save 1 mana.
Sentinels of light don't fear the dark.
Ooh. Oh, the choices now. Alright, maybe we don't have Twin Disciplines this turn.
Another day, another monster to slay.
So we can have Lucian and Senna in play.
Silent as death.
Do not fear the shrouded path.
It's pretty nice that this Trump Pump is now a 4-3 instead of a 4-4. Makes it so it can't block these things. Bleh.
Missed your chance to run.
Okay.
The order
I can do some work.
rewards its faithful.
Flavor and spice.
So I can single combat the Senna, have the Senna kill the Chump Wump,
My part.
and flip Lucian right now. Something we can do.
My shield is yours.
Are we? We are. It's going to be a pretty interesting set of turns here.
Don't blink or you'll miss me.
Or I just kill that thing?
Go ahead. Scare me.
No room for doubt.
No one goes hungry.
Yeah, Vanguard Redeemer would be good in here. 3/3 draw a card when ally dies. This deck's very aggressive. It's kind of more aggressive than that card. And right now at 3 mana, we have Senna, Zed, and Laurent Protege.
Eyes bigger.
I could have gone for the win there of single combat this thing on with their Ezreal. And then that would have flipped the Lucian. And it would have been lethal.
We'll bring peace to Ionia, whatever the cost.
Alright, I do want to kill that. But, you know, they had all that mana available and everything. I didn't really want to risk it. Wow, what a great draw. That's good.
Take from the rich, give to me. Sounds dangerous.
I'm actually not sure how to do this. So no, yeah, no Vanguard Redeemer. I don't really have room for it.
No way.
Missed your chance to run.
I should be attacking the other way around. Lucian first, then Senna. Lucian's already flipped. Because if something happens and Lucian dies in combat, then Senna
Stop on me.
turns into double attack. Like, Redeemer's really great against control like this. Like, this would be a good Vanguard Redeemer matchup, but against other aggro decks, it's just pretty slow.
What's that you got there? Save me, Luke!
My gun does the talking.
Excuse you!
Again, there's no reason why I should be attacking in this order.
Hey, roar!
They couldn't really stay alive with that anyway. There's not a block they can make to stay alive with that. No, Laurent gives you... No, like, the reason why Laurent Protege is not slow is because it gives you the interaction. And it's a great blocker. It's not slow. I mean, it's slow at killing opponent, yes, but it's great at controlling the board. Braum Vladimir. I never, ever, ever keep Relentless Pursuit in hand. Mulligan this card 100% of the time. It's not a card you want right away. Do I want this Radiant Strike? I don't think so. Well, I'm glad I got rid of it since we just drew more tricks anyway.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, the deck list. You can find it right there.
There's a chill in the air.
Yeah, that is difficult keeping the Lucian Zed alive for sure. That Twin Disciplines that last game was pretty clutch. This is the highest upside.
They're as good as dead.
I don't know, could get blown out by something, I guess. I don't know, I just don't have any protection. I don't have, like, any protection for it.
Is on the job.
Yeah, that's something to kind of blow it out.
This is mercy.
Alright, so I don't have to worry about, like, they don't have the extra 3 mana for, I don't remember the name of the card. The get granted damage to ally. Oh, I mean, I could just figure it out here. The Take Heart. I don't have to worry about a Take Heart because Braum will regenerate. You're welcome, Shadow Polo. You're welcome. But I do need to
Get in my way.
+2 +0. Yuck.
My shield is yours.
I was gonna say I do probably need to kill this with a single combat. No, there's Take Heart. That card's good.
This is fun, yes?
Press on.
You pay for this! I'll bring them peace.
You'll pay for this. All right, Lucian, make him pay.
Break their spirits
I know, poor Lucian. Always seen his love die.
Let
I
us
know,
get
right?
going.
There's some huge guns. Alright, another Braum. Hey, Matisse.
Got your back.
Let's see. Take that, take that.
My steel is yours.
Oh, wait. This isn't a creature dying. Huh. Alright, I gave the wrong... Did I give the wrong person a barrier? Maybe I did. Anyway, I want this to happen because I want my Fleet Feather Tracker to die. So that we get to attack with Lucian again.
Let's see what you can do.
So this will put them down to 1 with that block. Yeah, that block puts them to 1. Other block would put them down to 6 with me having the 3/2 still, so either they go to 6 or they go to 1. Oh. Never mind. I thought they were tapped out. I guess they weren't.
This is mercy.
They're still down to 9. All right, 2-0. 38. We only moved up 5 slots. I guess you don't move up very much when you're this high up. Yeah, I like Vlad Braum decks. Those are cool decks. So, Elise, Callista, probably Iceborne Spiders. I'm keeping the 1-drop, 2-drop, of course. It's just Bannerman. Do we get rid of Bannerman? Probably not. But we don't have any Zed or Lucian. Still no Zed Lucian.
My shield is yours.
No, yeah, I would not.
My steel is yours.
So you're saying, like, would I ever, like, play the deck with no Radiant Strikes or Twin Disciplines in it? I think I'd say no. Like, you do want some combat tricks. You know, you could replace them with different combat tricks, I guess, but, like, you do want some combat tricks in your deck.
Break their spirits and their swords.
No blocks. I'll trade my tracker for that card.
For the glory of Demacia.
Rude. Yeah, it's pretty rude. Now my protege doesn't kill their Callista.
I demand pardon. Fair.
Honor guide me.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely need some combat tricks. I would not recommend going 0 combat trick. So Callista has seen 2 allies die. Needs 4 to level up. Skitter. We're still doing skitters around here. Still doing that bit. Levels up to be what? A 5-4? Like, is it really that bad if I have Callista level up? No, because they could play a new Callista. Yeah, they could play a new Callista that would then be leveled and then attack with it. That's rude. Wow. Wow. Does Callista have like the 3 arrows? Because it's now 4th. That looks pretty sweet.
Safeguard our citizens.
All right. So you take Callista. You take... Do I just trade these things off? No.
Show them our metal.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, these Vanguard Bannermen so powerful. So we have more cards in hand. But we still could just lose to that.
You're covered.
Alright, so I still have exactly enough to Twin Disciplines this thing.
Don't back down.
And burst it. I honestly maybe should just be single combating it also. So it doesn't trample over, but all good. 3-0. 27. We're on quite the streak today. It's Rank Up Sunday. 12-1 in the last 13, and that one loss was because a very long game sequencing error at the very end that I could have won. This could have been a 13 game winning streak. If it wasn't for that sequencing error at the very end by me. Do I want a Twin Disciplines? Do I want that combat trick? Probably don't have time. Rank 27. The highest I've ever been is 25. So this is...
Prepared for anything.
We're like 1 win away from that.
Swiftly. You hold this.
Don't get in my way.
Yeah, birdie.
Who does not know the name Laurent?
Today we get rank 1. That would be awesome.
I demand. Aha.
I did my best.
Like this? Oh, I see.
Ah, Professor Von Yip. It's a cool card.
I am the blade in the darkness.
Oh, I guess I'm supposed to just rally. So I kind of want to play the Lancer. But Zed attack, rally, Zed attack is pretty good. No, let's play the Lancer. We have double rally their next turn.
Oh dear.
I know what lurks in the shadows. My
good.
true beauty is beneath the skin.
That was a great turn for our opponent. The Skitter, and then two other spiders and Elise. That was just such a great turn. Now he gets to take out Zed and everything. This is looking very bad now. What an amazing turn. This is the problem with the rallies. They're only good like whenever you're ahead. If you're not ahead like this, they're not good. So I just have the 2 in the deck. A lot of people want to play 3.
A disgrace. Smell that? A fight's a cooking.
Perhaps we should pause for thought.
New recruit reporting in. Hut, 2, 3, 4. You're covered.
Okay. So that was a burst speed spell, and then they passed it back to us. So I assume they don't have anything else to play in their hand, so I don't need to kill the Professor Von Yip immediately.
Protect and strike.
Hand to the face.
War Chefs is just going to die. It's just how it is.
Eat up, friend.
Oh, yeah, they could have Crawling Sensation. That's true. Wow. Wow. 1 mana Vile Feast. These relentless pursuits, he just killed me. Those cards were horrible.
Eyes bigger.
There's times I really hate this card. There are times I really hate this card. If like we just had like two other tricks, like 2 reasonable spells, you know, like where we were at, we could have pressed the advantage and you know, most likely won that game if we just had castable spells that, you know, would have, you know, helped us win combat, helped us save our creatures, things like that, but they were just rallies. There's times I really hate that spell. And yeah, I mean, I could definitely see taking one or both of those cards out because they help you like win games that you're probably going to win anyway. Honestly. So I mulligan them 100% of the time when they're in the opener. But yeah, I could see another, yeah, just playing another, like just over one of them playing like a Radiant Strike. A Radiant Strike would have been big, helping us save Zed from that Mystic Shot or anything like that. I would not add a Redeemer, I would add a combat trick.
There's a chill here.
Smell that? A fight's a cooking.
Do not fear the shrouded path.
Batter 'em. Eat up, friend.
I could have gone for dealing 4 damage with the Lucian. I don't really know why I wouldn't. They're not a Demacia deck, so they won't have Radiant Strike. So yeah, any trick they use to save Zed would have been more than that. So I should have, yeah, so I should have done the extra 1 point of damage in that respect.
They follow the wrong master. Do not deny it. My skill is unrivaled.
Break their spirits and their swords.
An apt pupil.
My life with the Order.
Strength and grace, beauty in the blade.
Oh, I was thinking I needed to do that to be able to have enough for Relentless Pursuit. I guess I could have played Bannerman.
Apt pupil.
This is
My life
probably
with the Order.
better.
Hand to the face. Aha! You call this a fight? Hardly fair. No one goes hungry.
I should cast the Relentless Pursuit during combat.
You cannot escape. So, those Elixir of Irons are really nice. 1 mana save their creature.
Run them through. Aha! Batter 'em. Hardly fair. Eat up.
So this route keeps this thing alive, but it would have been bad against Elixir of Iron.
Hang on, Fuzzball.
Hey,
Who you call him, Fuzzball?
dangerous land.
Let's move.
Don't get in my way.
So we'll be able to play Lucian, play Bannerman, and have the rally.
Soldiers, to me!
Tilt.
Silent as death.
I demand. Aha! Fall to our standard.
This is mercy.
Can't fight on an empty stomach.
Won't get away. I lost. Show them our mettle. No room for doubt.
No one goes hungry.
So they have to block this thing to not die. And then they block here, they gain 2 life.
You cannot escape.
Well, you can't just do that. This thing kills you. Yeah, they have no blocks that can keep them alive. By making my attacks like that. So perfect. 4 and 1. That time the rallies did good work. But if we just had, you know, like if those were just the 1 mana give our creatures +1/+1, we would have been just fine anyway. Because like we would have traded right away with like the we would have gotten rid of we would have canceled out the Elixir of Irons. That did work. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, Bannerman is kind of like Benelish Marshall. Yeah, I definitely see that. Alright, we'll see how keeping Bannerman goes.
Lady Elise?
Don't have a 1-drop, but drawing the War Chefs was awesome, so we still have 2, 3, 4.
Flavor and spice.
Of course, we drew that 1-drop right at the perfect time.
Feel the sizzle.
Looks like our opponent's feeling the sizzle. This is just going to die to Mystic Shot with everything that we have. We can't really protect it unless we wait till 7 mana, play Zed, then play Bannerman. But even then, once we play Zed, they can Mystic Shot it. So it's just the way it is. Just the way it is.
No.
I don't think they would play Black Spear, but I do think they'll have Mark of the Isles. And definitely Crawling Sensation. So 100% Crawling Sensation and probably 100% Mark of the Isles too. Vile Feast. Yeah, 100% Vile Feast. Definitely have all those. But this would be a block with War Chefs anyway, not the Zed as far as Vile Feast goes.
I must get out of here.
Soldiers, to me!
Nice. Drew that Ionia card right on time.
Quite right.
Batter 'em. Can't fight on an empty stomach.
Get me out of here. Please, I have connections.
All right, transformed Zed.
Embrace the shadows.
we should pause for thought?
I'll write my own story.
That egg. Did it move?
If I play Lucian, then I have 5 mana, so I don't have the back-to-back available, but I'd still have the single combats.
Don't get in my way.
Seems like a little bit of a waste, right? Just to give these three things, +1/+0? Maybe not.
Head to the base. Eat up, friend.
You have to get me out of here. You're interrupting.
The world so cold. Do I want to shadow shift this thing? Do I want to shadow shift the war chefs, or do I want to single combat and kill their other Professor Von Yip? I'm gonna shadow shift this.
Over here.
Oh, that only turns into a 3/2? I was thinking that maybe it would be like the other shadow shift and it would be, you know, like a 6/5 also. Oh, right, that other thing's ephemeral, so it didn't actually, so I didn't do the 6 damage. Oh, I was thinking, you know, man, that was a mistake by me there also. So we didn't do the 6 damage. Yeah, so that was a mistake.
What's the plan?
We shoot them.
So yeah, I should have just used the war chefs just to fight that thing.
I'll sleep when they're dead.
That's alright, cards are too good. Even if I'm making mistakes. Cards make up for it. Alright, where are we at now? Only 45? Dang. Win 2 out of 3 and drop quite a bit. Like we lost one. We were at 27. We lost and then went and then win-win. So lost, win-win. And we went from 27 to 45. Yeah, Lucian's level up animation is cool. It makes it even more enticing to have Senna die, so Lucian has that cool level up animation. We lost that same deck that we just beat. That's the deck we lost to, I think. Yeah. I think. think that was the deck we lost to. One drop.
I'll write my own
Had it the whole
story.
time.
Charge?
Yeah, Purify is just too situational for the deck. Like, the deck's just too aggressive for that. But yeah, They Who Endure can definitely be scary.
There's a chill in the air.
Attack formation!
Without a sound.
Quick attack.
Burn away the shadows.
Face me!
That's unfortunate. It's basically like just like them using a removal spell on the Zed, but that thing's now a 6/3. Use Bannerman now. And then I do Senna, single combat.
What's the plan?
We shoot them.
That's a good card to draw.
Safeguard our citizens!
A real battle.
Bring in the heat.
Try me, I dare you!
I could have tried to set up. I could have set up surprise lethal with single combat, have the Lucian fight. Oh, but never mind. This is actually just lethal anyway. Oh right, Lucian didn't just see one creature die because the other Zed, the Zed Shadow Shift, also dies. Only to 40? Dang. We're not ranking up very fast on Rank Up Sunday. Or like Rank Up Slow Day. That's a lot of one drops. Zed Lucian Mirror. We'll look for some more impactful cards over the Cythrias. Looks like we'll upgrade to Cythria to War Chefs. So these are likely just going to trade anyway. Like, I don't mind them trading either. I just kind of wanted to pass because I wanted Lucian to see them trade. But that's the worst case scenario.
Protect and strike.
Yeah, this is the highest rank tier, yeah. This tier you have, you have a number, number 1 of course is the highest rank you can get.
Might and grace, beauty in the blade. Head to the base. Aha! Eat up, friend.
Need to have them challenge there
I am the
so that
darkness.
so they couldn't block the war chefs.
They follow the war master. Crave what is ours.
I think they got me. I think they got this.
Smell that? A fight's a cooking. Feed Demacia.
Don't get in my way.
Well, that's a good draw. No, that's not how all ranks are. No, you should just go ahead and do ranked. You don't need to be scared about it. I did ranked the very first day, and it was just fine.
Feel the
Um,
sizzle. Can't fight on an empty stomach.
Because there's a lot of ranks. So basically, you start off in iron rank. You start off pretty far down. So you start off in iron, and then after iron, then there's bronze, and then silver, and then gold, and then platinum, and then diamond, and then you're in the master's rank.
A symbol worth fighting for.
You're covered.
So there's, and like whenever you start off, you can't rank down like during the first ranks, especially like the first one. You like if you lose, you don't like lose points and stuff. So there's not really a, you don't need to be scared of it. There's not a downside. But there's a lot of ranking up to do. So it's good practice and everything. But yeah, you can do ranked on your like to start with an iron ranked. You can play your beginning collection.
Head to the base.
Do not deny me.
Eat up, friend.
So I can only get hit by 2 things.
Stand and fight.
Shield up.
Taste the glory. Can you stomach this? Eyes bigger.
My duty.
I'll bring them peace. I've always got your back.
Don't worry about me.
Flavor and spice.
Got your back.
Yeah, I don't know about the Challenger bird.
You're covered.
This is mercy.
This 5-4 was kind of rough.
My steel is yours.
A delicious challenge.
Yeah, I wanted 1 barrier on the Lucian so they can't do some kind of trick to kill my Lucian. So we get a second attack, and then having the other barrier on the bird so we can have another Challenger after this.
the glory!
Our banner.
Press on.
Down.
Well, all their stuff's dead. They're down to 4. That was a heck of a turn for me.
I am the blade in the darkness.
Come on, work. Work. Whoa. That was very important, getting rid of that thing. Oh no. Their own challenger bird.
Mercy.
I'll write my own story.
Burn away the shadows.
So the nice part is if they kill my 5/2, then I get to rally. Wow. All right, stole it. Lucian. Stealing games. 25. There we go. That ties for the highest I've ever been. We were at 27 just a little bit ago. I lost 1, and then we had to win the next 4 to get to 25. So we'll see how much higher we can get. All right, thumbnail is ready. Draven control. Save. Lux. Where did I just save this thumbnail? Oh, there it is. Draven control. All right, what do we got? Put those back. Keep those.
New recruit reporting in. You're covered.
I basically played the 2/2
I'll do my best.
so that they couldn't, instead of the 2/1, so they couldn't thermogenic beam and kill it, and like the tracker could be more useful later on in the game, where the Cythria is not going to be more useful later on in the game.
My shield is yours.
One banner, one destiny.
Awesome. 8-1. $19. Top 20. First time top 20. The last rank up Sunday we did, we lost a lot. I think that was the last one, either the last one or the one before. So Glad this rank up Sunday's doing a little better. Garen, Fiora. It's a difficult decision on which one to play. Think we go this route though. Like if I play War Chefs, if their play next turn is Fiora, they can just Fiora have try to kill War Chefs, and then I need to pump it up. Like here, if they go Fiora, kill Lucian. Oh right, this thing just kills Lucian now though. Thinking that, but then Laurent Protege would kill this. But like I can Radiant Strike at that point. But I guess because of the tracker.
My shield is yours.
Ugh.
Strength and grace, beauty in this land.
Protect and strike.
Can't fight on an empty stomach.
Strike hard, strike true.
Not so sure about this.
Be Demacia. Smell that? A fight's a cooking. Flavor and spice. Hand to the face.
Bring in the heat.
Aha! No one goes hungry.
I feel like they're gonna have some, they're gonna have a trick that's gonna kill my Lucian. Most likely a prismatic barrier.
Can you stomach this?
It's an interesting block, not one that I expected.
Eyes bigger.
Wasn't one I really expected.
Save your worlds. We speak with blades.
Batter him.
Try me.
Eat up, friend. Taste the glory. A morsel of bread.
So it looks like they're probably saving a lot of protection for Fiora. That Fleet Feather Tracker was the best draw we could have in our deck,
I am the blade in the
to be honest.
Hand to the face.
Show them our metal.
No one goes hungry.
And I still have the mana for the rally. I think we're about to be 9-1 again. I think we're about to have back-to-back 9-1s. We'll see what they got, but that's what it's feeling like. Boom. Back-to-back 9-1s. Bannerman Zed, Draven Control.
Won't get away this time.
Up to number 17. Yeah, this deck's just really good. You know, like last time we played this deck, we went 8-2, and that was with me being distracted and playing poorly the last round. We were 8-1 with it. We talked about maybe instead of playing the second Relentless Pursuit, playing a Radiant Strike. And honestly, I think I would probably do that moving forward. I think just want the one Relentless Pursuit. I really don't think you need a second one of those. And the Radiant Strike has consistently been overperforming in this deck. Like just having it that last game, we got to save our Lucian, and our Lucian was about to transform. Like for 1 mana, save Lucian. We didn't really use back-to-back this time. I know back-to-back was pretty good the last time that we played it, but we just never really had like 6 mana to use it. Yeah, you could absolutely play. So Prismatic Barrier and Riposte are both cards that you could play instead of Twin Disciplines. I think Twin Disciplines is better than either of these two cards, but both of these cards are Demacia cards, so that is better for Bannerman, because it's certainly a feel bad to miss with Bannerman. I would rather have Prismatic Barrier than Riposte. I think that there's a big difference between 3 and 4 mana, and that the +3 is probably not worth the 4th mana. So out of these two, I would keep the Prismatic Barrier, especially with how you get to save 3. Like we basically with this deck's so low to the ground that every single mana that you spend is, you know, you don't have extra mana to spend, and so Riposte costing that extra amount, I wouldn't have it. I would rather have Prismatic Barrier. Yeah, like that's basically too. It's too important. Because the main reason for Twin Disciplines is a protection spell. Like that's what you're mostly using it for, is the +0/+3. But then you can also have the +3/+0 get the surprise damage in, you know, like especially with Zed. But yeah, like these challenger cards, like that's like the great part about Twin Disciplines is, you know, you have a Laurent Protege who it's a 2/4, and then you kill a 3/2, and now it's a 2/1, and you Twin Disciplines it. Now it's back to being a 2/4, and it's just a 2/4 for good. You know, like how like that, those toughness pumps can be permanent. It's pretty great, and just the versatility and everything. It's a great spell, but the only reason to want to play the barrier cards instead, I think, is because of Bannerman. It didn't really cost us this time, but you know, whenever it does cost you of missing Bannerman, it's going to be really sad. But yeah, I would recommend taking out the second Pursuit and get the third Radiant Strike in here. There we go, Bannerman Zed. Pretty awesome deck. All right, so that's Draven Control, that's Bannerman Zed. That's 2 9-1 decks in a row. Yeah, pretty awesome. Got up to where we're at. We're at 17th. So great rank up Sunday so far. We got one more deck to play, Karma Thresh Control. We'll see if we can keep it going with the slowest deck. We just played a very fast deck with maybe the slowest deck, but still a good one. See if we keep our luck going today. All right, but those y'all watch on YouTube, please hit the like button and please leave a comment. Both of those really help the videos. You know, let me know what you think of this deck, what you think of Draven Control, rank up Sunday, you know, anything. Just please leave a comment. But that's it. That's all I got. So thank you so much for watching some Bannerman Zed, and I'll see you for the next video.